Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Weekend Update. I'm Seth Meyers.
And I'm Seth Meyers.
And today is all about...
Seth Meyers.
That's interesting. Let's snap.
Are we ready to begin?
Good morning!
My name is Misty.
Come on, Ike, it's time.
We would be honored if you would join us.
The greatest adventure of all time.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Come on, let's get in character.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh, come on!
Just kidding. I'm your boy Ike, and this person is also here.
And I am your girl Misty.
There you go. In today's episode, we're going to talk about facts about Seth Meyers.
Yeah.
Because we were sitting around the other day, and we said, have we done one on Seth Meyers?
And I went, no, we haven't. So we're going to do one on Seth Meyers.
Do you want to know what I meant by Seth Meyers? The guy that you had framed in your old set?
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, I meant Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, we've done an episode about Jimmy Fallon on his birthday. We did a whole episode.
Well, here, this one's for you, Seth.
Yep.
I've got facts about Seth. What do you got?
I have some facts about Seth, too, that are just kind of ridiculous.
I've got, yep. What do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
So Seth Meyers jokes about this a lot on his show. He has admitted that while his grandma liked him, that his brother Josh was always her favorite because Josh dressed better than Seth.
Interesting. Who's dressing better now, bro?
Josh is still a pretty snappy dresser in the photos that...
Is his brother famous?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Did you know that Seth is from the exact same place as Sarah Silverman and Adam Sandler?
I did not know that. Is that somewhere in New York?
It's Bedford, New Hampshire.
Oh,
is where
Bedford, New Hampshire.
Bedford, New Hampshire. That's where...
Sounds very fancy.
It is. Well, I mean, maybe. Sandler is from the neighboring town, Manchester.
Manchester, New Hampshire.
But it's Bedford and Manchester.
It's very Boston.
Myers grew up watching Adam Sandler on television and thought, well, if that guy's from New Hampshire and on TV, that's probably the last guy from New Hampshire who's going to be on TV for the next 50 years.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
What else you got?
Well, this one's a little racy.
Ooh.
Seth lost his virginity in college, but he told the girl that it was not his first time. He lied to the girl's face and told her that he was very experienced at this. His first time was a lot later, he says, than most men, but not super late. It was in college.
That's my boy. Holding out. Me and Seth are twins. Yeah. Seth is in Donald Trump's book.
Really?
Yeah. He, speaking at the 2011 Correspondents' Dinner, Donald Trump was less amused by Meyers' jokes than Obama was. In Time to Get Tough, Making America Number One Again, Trump wrote, a third-rate comedian named Seth Meyers, nobody who, in my opinion, had absolutely no talent. It was somebody, not nobody.
So
got up and
ridiculous.
spoke. He was nervous, shaking, and sounded like he had marbles in his mouth. He made a crack that Donald Trump's candidacy was a joke or something to that effect. Donald Trump.
Oh, DT.
Yeah. His brother is famous.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I like his brother pretty good. I like that guy a lot.
His brother's cute.
His brother is Josh Myers, and he looks like this.
Yeah,
Here's Josh Myers at Comic-Con.
he's cute.
And he was also on SNL, wasn't he?
It says his brother was on Mad TV.
That's what I meant.
So Seth Meyers went to college at Northwestern, and he was part of an improv group called Meow.
I just realized I know Josh Myers from.
Where do you know Josh Myers
He
from?
was Topher Grace's replacement on the last season of That 70s
That's
Show.
right.
Yeah.
He sure was. All right.
Both Josh and Seth have played love interest on The Mindy Project.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. After he was in Meow at Northwestern College, he went and lived in Amsterdam and performed in a comedy show called Pickups and Hiccups.
That's hilarious. I just got the same fact.
Super into his sense of humor, man.
Yeah.
They perform 5 nights a week and travel to places like London and Edinburgh for shows. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty
for
cool. I want to do
troupe.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get in a troupe. Like, this stand-up thing is fun, but, like, having a whole gang of folks doing it every night.
Dude, improv groups are super cool.
I'm going to join one or start one. He did impressions of Russell Crowe. Hugh Grant, and David Arquette for his SNL audition.
Those three are very different. Like, I like that he picked those three. I'm sure it showed like his ability across the board.
Oh man, this is really cool. He auditioned for the show in 2001, which explains his impersonation picks. His first show as a cast member was the infamous post 9/11 episode.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Right?
Wow. That one takes the wind out of your sails there for a minute.
Hey,
Can you
everybody.
imagine?
I'm new to the show. No one cares.
No one cares. Right. Do you know he became a co-head writer on SNL in 2006? So he was on the show for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, he's also a huge fan of comic books.
That does not surprise me. He strikes me as a comic book
Yep.
guy.
He named Batman, Justice League, Hawkeye, and Lock and Key as some of his favorites.
Oh, Lock and Key's so good.
I've never read it or seen it.
They did it on, I believe, Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's good.
Myers was able to break into the superhero genre himself. He and his former SNL coworker Mike Shoemaker created The Awesomes, a series that airs on Hulu, which I've also never seen.
I've not seen that either.
We should check it out.
Do you know he's really good at poker?
I did read that.
Don't ever challenge him to a game of poker because you will lose.
Well, your boy's pretty good at poker himself.
I don't know, man. He won the 3rd season of Bravo's Celebrity Poker Showdown and donated all of his $100,000 in winnings to the Jimmy Fund charity.
Guess how many jokes he had to read through to do Weekend Update every week?
Oh, gosh.
This is
probably
like
a lot.
every writer bringing him a ton of
Right.
jokes.
Couple hundred?
800.
Oh,
He read 800 Weekend Update jokes every week.
wow. That's a lot.
That's a lot of writing.
I think this is really funny. He has an Italian greyhound for a pet. His dog's name is Frisbee.
His dog's name is Frisbee. That's a pretty cool name. I hope he can catch a Frisbee.
I know. He's real cool. I
Yeah.
think Seth Meyers is super cool. In his off time, Seth Meyers loves to sit around and watch The Bachelorette. It's one of his favorite shows.
Is he married?
No.
His mom taught him French in middle school.
Man. French, lived in Amsterdam,
Yeah.
traveled to London all the time.
She taught French at an elementary school in Bedford, New Hampshire for almost 30 years. Seth was one of her first students, but he wasn't exactly a straight A student. He once explained, I didn't mind having my mom as a teacher. It was really fun. I just wish I could have been a better French student.
Okay. Interesting. All right. He's a big fan of cheese.
Oh, he is
His
married.
favorite thing in the world to eat. Is he now?
He was married in 2013 to Alexi Ash.
Are they still married?
It doesn't say divorced.
Okay. Okay.
How did Seth Meyers meet his wife? Myers met Ash at Chris Kattan's wedding.
Okay, that's...
You guys want some cookies?
You always do that, and I hate Chris Kattan so much.
I mean, he's not my favorite either, but
He's
that is
just so not funny to
but
me.
that scene in a Girl Scout outfit.
Yeah.
Come on, that's hilarious.
Yup.
Ash's sister Ariel worked in the set department at Saturday Night Live. He recalled thinking it was love at first sight, explaining, "I had a sense that she was the closest I'd ever met to someone who I could see myself with."
Well, all right.
Well,
That
what's
is
up?
Love it
What's up with the
sight.
sisters, Seth? Hook a brother up. Ariel. Oh, she's probably married too.
She's probably married already.
They have kids, apparently.
Okay.
This is a stupid question from the internet. Does Seth Meyers' wife work?
Clearly, because she's married to someone who makes some kind of money, that she would just not work.
Now, this is weird because it just said that they met when she was working in the set department at Saturday Night Live. Mm-hmm. But this now says, Seth told Your Tango that despite dealing with some of the worst criminals, Ash still remains her positive outlook to life. He said, but my wife works at the Brooklyn DA's office.
I think the sister worked in the set department and brought her to the wedding.
I think that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, marrying a DA is pretty cool.
Pretty rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're the head writer, you can't really mess around with it.
I mean, that's a power couple right there.
Well, yeah, but it's
Where's my
conflict.
Seth Meyers?
Can't be a conflict of interest if you're the head writer and you're dating the set people.
Yeah.
Can't work.
Right.
Show stuff.
When he was on Saturday Night Live, he designed T-shirts for the whole cast and crew to commemorate the end of each season. So there are a bunch of people out there that have these specially designed Seth Meyers T-shirts for the end of each season that they did of Saturday Night Live. I think that's pretty cool. I like it.
I'm going to try and find one.
Oh, you're going to try and find a photo of one?
Yep.
I like it. Let's
Images.
see.
Let's see if we get lucky. A lot of dumb shirts come up.
He said
Oh, here it is.
that it was a very important job that he had there, being in charge of making these T-shirts.
Oh, this is a lot of merch from his current show.
Yeah.
All right. Good try.
Yeah.
When did he get his current show? Did he replace Conan?
You know what? We did a whole episode about the late night wars and we talked about all of the late night hosts, but I don't actually remember.
Let's see what we can find here. Late Night with Seth Meyers is the name of the show. He got it on February 24th, 2014.
Okay. Okay.
So, Stephen Colbert had it before then? Nope.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because Colbert had the Colbert Show
This
for a very long time
This is
before
the-
his current
the-
show.
Yeah, this is the Late Show with Stephen Colbert since 2015. Oh, you know,
What?
okay, so this is weird. There's the Tonight Show, the Late Show, there's
And the late show.
and then there's Late Night.
Right.
And he's got Late Night.
Okay. I was like, wait, no, Stephen Colbert has his own show. It's a whole, yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like Conan had it until 2009. Late Night with Conan O'Brien.
Right. Who
So-
took over for Conan before 2014?
I'm about to Google it. Who was between Conan and Seth?
I'm very intrigued.
This is not coming up the way on Late Night. You should have known this one. It was David Letterman, Conan O'Brien, Jimmy Fallon, 2009 to 2014, and then Seth Meyers, 2014 to present. Because Fallon moved up.
Into the Tonight Show.
Yes.
Right.
That's what didn't make any sense.
Okay, that's what was throwing me off. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, I don't understand. Yeah, that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
This is
All
just
right.
the way our brains work, folks. Just
Yeah.
gotta bear with. You're probably
Whew.
at home screaming.
Man, that one threw. I was just like, wait a minute. I thought that I knew what was going on with that. But
Yeah. We know now.
apparently not. Wow. Okay. So after college at Northwestern, which I think this is really cool, he went to Northwestern at the same time as Zach Braff.
Oh. Are they friends?
They are.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's when he moved to Amsterdam. And here's something that you will like.
Okay.
That comedy troupe that he was in Amsterdam with also had a fellow performer that you like a lot, Ike Barinholtz.
I like Ike.
You like Ike.
I like Ike because we share a name.
He became very, very close friends with Ike Barinholtz at that time.
Man, Ike's such a funny dude.
Ike voices a character in Seth's animated Hulu show, The Awesomes.
Oh, it's animated.
Right.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I worked with Ike on something with Mindy. Maybe it was the Mindy Project.
Yeah. I mean, he was on the Mindy Project for a long time.
I like Ike.
Yeah.
He liked me too because his real name's Isaac.
Right, of course. Yeah. I
I
love
should
that.
change my last name to Abrams.
Anyways, so you were talking about the whole comic book nerd thing. Did you know that he wrote an issue of the Spider-Man comic book with Bill Hader?
Wow. That's
Right?
so cool.
Right?
For him and Bill. We got to do an episode on Bill.
Completely.
I
Yeah.
love Bill.
Bill's fantastic.
Bill's amazing. I worked with Bill and Mindy at the same time on a Disney movie
Well, look at that.
called the one about the mines.
Yeah.
It was an animated thing. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that is 15 minutes on Seth Meyers.
Sure is. I
I-
just learned all kinds of cool stuff about Seth Meyers.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a wife.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
a fan.
I like
And
her.
now I'm a fan of his wife as well.
I tell you what.
What a badass.
I would love-
She's a human rights lawyer.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I would love to get him and Jimmy Fallon together on a podcast.
It's so it's really funny because it's all done at 30 Rock. And so when you're doing SNL, a lot of times they'll book you on Fallon or Seth Meyers so you can knock it all out in one day. So like there was a day that I went and did SNL and then a couple hours later we just popped downstairs to Seth Meyers, and like a week before that we had done Fallon. And I literally felt like I was a regular at 30 Rock.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And I was like, in a week, I have gotten to hang out at SNL, Seth Meyers, and Jimmy Fallon. And that was
So
when Jimmy
cool.
Fallon spilled coffee on me, and they bought me a Jimmy Fallon sweatshirt.
How can you not listen to this show? We have like
Like,
a
it
30
was real
Rock
cool.
regular here.
I was a 30 Rock regular.
Our
for-
head writer of Misty and Ike.
Yeah, was basically a
She
head
got-
writer
yeah,
at SNL,
basically,
essentially.
in all those
I mean,
shows.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been on all those shows.
Yeah.
So get with it, folks.
Get with it, folks. It was super fun. And Seth Meyers was so nice.
Yes.
And Jimmy Fallon was fantastic, as always.
That makes me hungry.
For some of the hot dogs downstairs at 30 Rock?
For
the
food,
street meat?
For Food Fridays.
I was
tomorrow.
like, the hot dogs are really good.
Working
I
on our
mean,
segue game, folks. Just the
Sorry, it wasn't
you know,
picking
it's the
up what you were throwing
end of this
down.
episode, talking about tomorrow.
Right,
kind of thing.
right.
Yeah.
There is good Chinese food in New York City.
There is good Chinese
So
food in New York City.
maybe Food Fridays is Chinese food.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
General So.
Oh,
Come
that
on.
one was pretty good.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Let's cut so we can talk about it.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.